International currency. The challenges are many when it comes to working in another country. Currency values vary from country to country, along with the daily change of the currency amount compared to the US dollar. If an employee from the US goes to another country to work, and the salary is determined before the employee leaves home for a new position in another country, there may be unforeseen circumstances. A few scenarios are as follows. The cost of living may be higher than the country of origin. Now, living in and working in another country is not cost-effective for many reasons. One reason could be that the employee still has financial obligations at home and makes less than initially presumed. Daily food, housing, and transportation expenses have become a burden. Then there is the banking system to get used to, along with many unknowns that are only known once one arrives. Taxes may be an issue if one has to pay taxes to the country of origin and pay taxes to the new employment government. Couple that with including a spouse and children, not to mention the emotional stress that comes with culture shock. Then there is the language barrier, which may require taking night courses to communicate with company partners in the new country of employment. All of these issues affect the employee's bottom line, and at the end of the day, consideration should be before signing the dotted line. An employee working overseas may be paying more to live in another country, which equates to making less money than if they stayed home and worked locally. Then there is always the possibility of civil unrest occurring in another country. Internal systems. Internal systems, such as human resources and performance systems, may affect compensation. Due to the language differences, these systems operate with and can be vulnerable within the company structure. Manipulation may take place to favor some staff over others. The owner has the final say regarding the compensation structure and the operation of the pay systems. Employee retention. Depending on the country, some employees may not be interested in compensation. These employees are less concerned with monetary gains than quality of life or freedom of expression. It is possible that employees in another country feel that they need to get paid more to justify working for the company due to long working hours, lack of freedom, and time off or working conditions, so work is not the priority. An example of this is China's lying flat movement. During the COVID pandemic, many workers in China lost their jobs. As a result, workers not laid off had to work longer hours to make up for the lack of a product supply chain. This push makes workers put in more hours, depriving them of leisure time to rest and enjoy time off work. As a result, the lying flat movement came to pass. The right combination of compensation and adjustments to the employee's plight may have averted this action by employees. Personal experience. After living outside the US for more than 10 years and having experienced compensation systems in various countries firsthand, coming from a business background from one side of the family in commercial insurance and real estate, and being in the entertainment industry from the other side, I am able to experience compensation systems firsthand on a global level. Having worked on cruise ships like Disney, Princess, Celebrity, and various famous cruise lines, worked on the Las Vegas Boulevard for prestigious hotels for 8 years, singing and playing the piano until 2008, when the real estate market crashed. At that time, relocating overseas to work for a major hotel brand in Hong Kong, along with working other prestigious hotels in other parts of the world, such as China, Australia, Thailand, and Qatar. These experiences bring education in the compensation system, customs, and norms,